Hey guys, welcome to Sunday Morning Wrestling. We are at Rage in a Cage and kicking off the event. We have Daryl Hancock taking on LFA for the SMW Intercontinental Championship in a normal match. Just a one-on-one, straightforward, normal rules match. Can Daryl Hancock walk away with the championship, or can LFA hold on to it? Daryl Hancock, late on his career, looking for his first taste of gold. Missed out on the championship against George Gibson, who is in our main event in the Rage in a Cage, taking on Kenny Kisser, the total package. But that is later tonight. Right now, it's Daryl Hancock versus El Jefe. And here he is, the SMW Intercontinental Champion El Jefe, making his way to the ring. Big challenge ahead of him in Daryl Hancock. Dangerous Daryl Hancock, as he has the size and the power advantage. As we have seen before, El Jefe is quick, he's got the agility, he's a bit of a high flyer. Does he have enough to retain the Intercontinental Championship against the older, wiser, stronger and bigger man in Dangerous Daryl Hancock? El Jefe sure thinks so. He is ready for this bout. He's ready to retain his championship. El Jefe ready for this big match, the first pay-per-view here in Sunday Morning Wrestling. Rage in a Cage. Can he hold on to the championship? And that's what it's about, guys. It is about the Intercontinental Championship. And let's throw you over to the ring announcer.
Introducing the challenger from Rhode Island, weighing in at 230 pounds, Dangerous Daryl Hancock. And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 204 pounds, he is the Intercontinental Champion, El Jefe.
El Jefe not going to want to let go of that belt. Definitely the smaller man. You heard the weights there. Uphill battle for El Jefe. But let's hope he can hold on to this championship as he hands over to the referee. Hopefully not for the last time. Dangerous Daryl Hancock, DDH, getting a good look at that belt. Referee holds up high, and we are about ready to kick off the event, guys. This is about to kick off. Referee rings the bell. El Jefe straight in. The big DDT taking Dangerous Daryl Hancock down, and then a lovely standing moonsault. And El Jefe flying out the gates, but then Dangerous Daryl Hancock taking him down with a shoulder tackle. Ties El Jefe up on the shoulder. No, El Jefe skips out of it. Face buster to the mat. Dangerous Daryl Hancock straight back up. Spring or drop kick from El Jefe. And this is it. He needs to use his speed and agility against the bigger man. The bigger, stronger man. I'm not sure. Trying to use... What is he doing here? What was that? A nice bulldog in the end. Bit extravagant before that. Just for a bulldog. But El Jefe is going to do El Jefe things. Dangerous Daryl Hancock is stiff right there. Sends El Jefe against the ropes. Flapjacks him into the mat. And El Jefe. First time he's looked in a little bit of danger in this match. Big shoulder tackle from Dangerous Daryl Hancock, and El Jefe kicks him off. El Jefe trying to stay in this thing. Springboard, famous I believe that was. Goes for the cover. Can he retain the title here? Just a one count for El Jefe. Dangerous Daryl Hancock trying to get back up to his feet. El Jefe staying on top of him. Good stuff from the champion. Staying on top of the challenger. This is what you want to see. El Jefe standing moonsault again to Dangerous Daryl Hancock. El Jefe Tying him up. You need to stay on this man, and he is doing it. Lovely forearm from El Jefe. Nice kick from Dangerous Darrow Hancock trying to get back into this match though. Ties up El Jefe. Gut wrench suplex taking El Jefe down. Look at the size of DDH's back. As big as a bus. As he ducks under El Jefe, jumps over it. Look at this agility from the old man. Blackjack into the mat again, but then a sneaky pin from El Jefe. Just the 1 count. Both men back up to the feet. Shoulder tackle from Darryl Hancock. As he goes out to the ring, and El Jefe walks right into his path. Onto the shoulder, El Jefe goes. Big power slam from Dangerous Darryl Hancock. We do have every title on the line here today, guys. Outrage in a cage. After this match, we have the Women's Championship in a Falls Count Anywhere match. And then after that, we have the tag titles in a steel cage escape only. And the participants couldn't get any bigger. But as Darryl Hancock sends El Jefe back into the ring, slamming his arm against the mat. DDH, what you going to do here? Picking El Jefe up. Got him in a bear hug, looking to make El Jefe submit. Has he got enough to make El Jefe submit? El Jefe struggling here. Looks like he's losing. No, elbows to the back of the head. El Jefe fighting back. Chops the head. El Jefe does fight out of the bell. Hits a clothesline, taking DDH down. Standing moonsault again for the 3rd time. Still doesn't go for the cover, and DDH gets straight back up to his feet. Spring board moonsault takes Dangerous Darryl Hancock down, but straight back up with this. This man is not staying down. Kicks to the side of the head is what El Jefe has resorted to. As he was looking to swing, but Dangerous Darryl Hancock was too quick to his feet for El Jefe. Up he goes, looking for this power slam. Center of the ring. Goes for the cover. Is that enough to keep the smaller man down? And it is. Dangerous Darryl Hancock with the win. Take a look at this. The power slam finishing El Jefe off, and we have a new SMW Intercontinental Champion, and is that side of things to come tonight.
Here is your winner, and new Intercontinental Champion, Dangerous Darryl Hancock.
What a match. Next up, guys, we have the All-Star Women's Championship on the line. Sky Storm taking on Alexei Sokolov. Alexei only winning the belt last week against the Reaper. Actually beat Sky Storm for that opportunity. Now Sky Storm wanting a rematch against her, wanting to say if she can take down the biggest and the best in Sunday Morning Wrestling. And Alexei is no walkover, so Sky Storm has some work on her hands, and this is going to be a Falls Count Anywhere match, so no rules, weapons allowed, pins allowed anywhere. Can Alexei hold on to the title, or will we see another new champion here at Sunday Morning Wrestling Rage in a Cage? The Women's Champion, Alexei Sokolov. Bit of a different entrance here from the Powerhouse. Not sure what's going on in her head. Maybe it's just a bit of my games with Sky Storm. About that championship, let's send you over to the ring announcer to introduce the wrestlers.
Introducing the challenger from Manchester, England, the rock star, Sky Storm. And her opponent from St. Petersburg, Russia, she is the Alliance Women's Champion, the Russian Giant,
she wants is to retain that championship. She can get booed all they like. She does not care. It's all about that All-Star Women's Championship. Sky Storm ready for action. So is Alexi. The Russian Giant straight over. Kicks to the midsection though. Sky Storm going in hard with the kicks. Russian Giant just throws her away. Alexi too strong for it in the start of this match. Sky Storm's probably going to have to work her down a little bit. Chop down at that midsection of the Russian Giant. Alexi throws Sky Storm to the outside, and obviously anything goes in this one, guys. They are allowed on the outside, no count outs in. Alexi with a big powerbomb on the outside, and that could be over. This could be it. Alexi with a brutal powerbomb on the outside. Not going for the cover though, throwing her into the side of the ring. And that is not a soft apron there, that is very hard screen. This guy's still trying to get back into this nice right hand, trying to whip out the leg, misses. Big boot from Alexi. Alexi second off. Can't take it down. Sky Storm takes down the leg up. A bit of back and forth here. Knees to the midsection. This is what Sky Storm needs to do. Work on that midsection of the Giant. Broken Rana takes her down. Start to the midsection again. Kick to the abdomen, and this is exactly what she needs to do. Misses the moonsault. She goes back to her feet and then absolutely wipes her out. Clobbers Sky Storm. Sky Storm with a sneaky pin on the outside. Referee seems to not know what he's doing though. Finally gets down for the pin, but just the one count. Probably should have been a 2 if he was doing his job properly. Sky Storm drop kick to the side of the head. Alexi in some trouble. The challenger in control. And again, knees to that midsection. Really working on chopping that tree down. Look at this. Knees again. A bit repetitive, but Sky Storm will not care. Look at this. Absolutely working on the midsection of the Russian Giant. DDT taking her down, and Sky Storm in control. Again, those knees to the midsection. This is the stomp. Shoulder tackle, both women kind of got the worst of that, if I'm honest. Into the barricade, right hand from Alexi. And now Alexi off the top, smashing her face on the barrier, goes for the cover. Referee a bit quicker this time. I think maybe the Russian Giant might have paid this referee off. He was definitely not that quick to count for Sky Storm. Elbow drop from Alexi. Sky Storm suffering on the floor. Another elbow drop from Alexi. Sky Storm back up to her feet. Went for the Inzaguri, didn't quite get it as the Russian Giant stays standing. Russian Giant picking Alexi up. Into the barricade again goes Sky Storm. What's she going to do this time? Suplex on to the barricade. Big boot to the side of the head, and now Sky Storm is in a world of trouble. Thrown into the turnbuckle. Look at this. The Russian Giant tossing her around like a round doll. And again, into that turnbuckle. Russian Giant going for a modified bear hug, it seems. Got that arm caught in between the head and neck. There we go. Bites out. Sky Storm getting back into it. Throwing it into the referee. Not happy with the referee's count, but then Sky Storm taking it back into the ring. Maybe that is a smart move from Sky Storm. Trying to keep this force count in the ring, where she can't get beaten by the barricades anymore. Maybe the Russian Giant's a little bit too much for a double suplex. Sky Storm down with a cover. Just a 2 count. The Russian Giant trying to hold on to her title so badly. But Sky Storm staying in it. Up she goes, running. Power slam to Sky Storm. And Alexi goes for the cover again. Surely this time this is it. Just a 2 count again. Sky Storm not staying down. And instead of staying on top of her, the Russian Giant showing off to the crowd that hates her so much. This is that gut punch, and that is where she shouldn't have taunted into the crowd. She should have stayed on top. DDT from Sky Storm. Referee again a little bit hesitant with that count. If I was Sky Storm, I'd be getting very frustrated here. What is she going outside for? It looks like she's looking in the ring. She has pulled out a sledgehammer. Sky Storm has a sledgehammer. Drops it though. The Russian Giant can look into it. Missed the grapple, but hit the drop kick to the leg. Sky Storm. Sledgehammer is well positioned. Sky Storm looking to do some damage here. And she takes her out. Sit out! Pile driver onto the sledgehammer. Just cover her. This one's over. No, she picked up the sledgehammer. She's trying to do some more damage to the champion. She should have gone for the cover. This one wouldn't have been done. Sky Storm not knowing when enough is enough. Referee should have got involved, but it doesn't matter. With the Russian Giant with another running power slam. Sky Storm loses the match. She could have had it won if she just took the pin after that pile driver. We'll take a look at some of the action. That pile driver would have won it for Sky Storm, but she just got carried away with the sledgehammer. Wanted to cause, look at this, look, straight onto the sledgehammer. And that would have won it, but wanted to cause some more damage and took it too far. And the Russian Giant managing to get up, hit the running power slam, and retain the All-Star Women's Championship.
Here is your winner, and still Alliance Women's Champion, the Russian Giant, Alexei Sokolov.
What a title retention that was for Alexei. Next up, guys, tag team action, steel cage. The four biggest competitors we have here in Sunday Morning Wrestling. We have the Empires of Pain, Endo, and Zenk taking on the SMW World Tag Team Champions in the Natural Disasters 2.0, Avalanche and Tornado. These four, I'm not even sure the cage will hold these four men. They are absolutely massive. The two former sumo wrestlers, former rivals, now friends, now tag team partners, are definitely the bigger men. But don't count out the Natural Disasters 2.0. And here they are, the champions, making their way to the ring. The Natural Disasters 2.0, Tornado and Avalanche. And they are coming down to that ring with a purpose. They want to retain these championships. We've seen one new champion today. Will we see another, or will they be able to retain like Alexei did in the last match? The Natural Disasters will hope so. The Empires of Pain looking to cause as much damage as possible in this steel cage match. For the size of these two men, I mean, it's not to be scoffed at. I still think the Empires of Pain have got a couple of £100 on them. But will it be enough to take them down? Will it be enough to become the new tag team champions? We shall see. That's tag team titles. We send you again to the ring announcer to introduce the teams.
The following contest is a tag team steel cage match and is for the World Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 810 pounds, the Empire of Pain. And their opponents at a combined weight of 598 pounds. They are the World Tag Team Champions, the Natural Disasters.
So as you heard it there, guys, the Empire of Pain having a couple of £100 on Natural Disasters. Natural Disasters standing around 300 pounds each. But Endo and Zenk standing around 400 pounds each. Nearly half a ton per person. Which one of these teams will be leaving with the gold? They run over Endo, taking Avalanche down now, going after Tornado, belly to belly. Zenk throwing Avalanche up, crashing down like an avalanche, funneling up, hits the midboard. Look to be on top of them. Tornado coming out with a DDT to Zenk. To Endo, going to get these confused quite a bit in this match as there's so much going on. At the moment, both members of the tag team champions are down, but they're only concentrating on one man, and that is a mistake as Avalanche back up to his feet, taking Endo down and then throwing Tornado across the ring. That's a good punch. Zenk throwing off from Zenk with a big back. Avalanche working down. Now changing his attention to Zenk, getting the Natural Disasters trying to stay on top here. Not quite able to do it. As Avalanche trying to take care of both men, giving Tornado a bit of a breather, then and get back into this. This is what he needed. He needed his help as Zenk tries to get back into this match. Avalanche does knock him back down. Big blows to the top of this. Is just meaty men beating each other to a pulp. And it looks like Tornado is going to be the first one to try and escape the cage. Does get to the top, and I would not want to be. If I was the size of any of these four men, I would not want to be climbing this stage. It's Endo trying to get Tornado off the top of the cage, dragging him back in the ring. Endo has him on top of the ropes. Finally, now Endo trying to climb, but Tornado is right next to him and hits his head into the cage. And now both men climbing to the top of the cage. Look at this. Zenk getting involved. Giving Endo some room. Endo is at the top of the cage. Endo might be the first man to escape this cage. Avalanche has noticed it. Endo taking his time. As you can imagine, terrified at the top of that cage. And Avalanche does bring him back in. Down you come, Endo. Disasters in control as Avalanche trying to climb that cage again. Smashing his face into the cage and again, and Avalanche falls to the mat. Nice elbow from Tornado to Zenk, but no one is paying attention to Endo. Endo is at the top of the cage and Tornado sees it. He is going after him. He's going to drag him back in once more, and for that man to be up on the cage for that long must be terrifying. Tornado smashing his head into the cage once more. Tornado and Avalanche both climbing the cage. Both climbing the cage. Tornado going on top. Endo following in. Avalanche on top of the cage. Zenk not moving, and Endo dragging his way over to Tornado, does grab his head, stops him. It looks like Avalanche might escape. Avalanche looking to escape, and there goes Endo back into the ring. And Avalanche climbing out. Avalanche is going to make it out. Tornado on the verge of going down as well. Tornado and Avalanche, Zenk is standing there. Endo trying to fight with him. I think he's missed his opportunity. And the Natural Disasters both escaped, and the Empire of Pain standing on the inside of the cage, not knowing what went wrong. What a battle as the two champions both make it out almost at the same time. Endo and Zenk just got outwitted in that battle, I believe. Both men not quite knowing what's doing, maybe not understanding the rules. Quite not sure who explained it to him, but we have remaining champions.
Here are your winners and still World Tag Team Champions, the Natural Disasters.
A great retention for the Natural Disasters. Poor performance from the Empires of Pain in this tag title match. Guys, it is now time for the main event of Sunday morning wrestling, Rage in a Cage, and it is the Rage in a Cage match itself for the SMW World Heavyweight Championship. We have the total package. Kenny Kisser making his debut last week, impressive debut, taking on the champion, Gorgeous George Gibson. One-on-one, Rage in a Cage, Hell in a Cell, whatever you want to call it. This one is going to be brutal as Kenny Kisser making his way to the ring. Looking in good shape, good performance last week. Can he continue it and become the new SMW World Heavyweight Champion? We are about to find out. Or can Gorgeous George retain? And we only see one new champion here at Rage in a Cage. Can Kenny Kisser even up on the odds on new championships? We shall see as we have Gorgeous George Gibson make his way to the ring. Gorgeous George obviously wanting to retain the championship. No one wants to lose their gold, but he is taking on Kenny Kisser. And Kenny Kisser came flying out the blocks last week here on Sunday Morning Wrestling. I mean, George Gibson did argue that Kenny Kisser probably shouldn't even have had a match. He's that new here in Sunday Morning Wrestling, but I guess you've got to take that naivety, that unknown, and you've got to look at the positives, George. You've got to see it as a man who's new to the company, doesn't know the ins and outs. You do. George Gibson doesn't look like he's ready to give that title up any time soon. Heavyweight Championship, guys. Hand over to the ring announcer.
Introducing the challenger from the Welsh Velds, weighing in at 221 pounds, the total package, Kenny Kisser. And his opponent from London, England, weighing in at 230 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Gorgeous George Gibson.
Welsh versus English. Champion versus challenger. Gorgeous George versus the total package, Kenny Kisser. This one is going to be a great one. One for the ages, I imagine, as the referee holds up the World Heavyweight Championship. And this main event, Hell in a Cell match, Rage in a Cage, is about to begin. Rings the bell. Gorgeous George straight in. A sidewalk slam from Gorgeous George, goes against the ropes, drops an elbow to the chest of Kenny Kisser, now stomping away at him. The champion in control, early doors, kick to the face of Kenny Kisser. To the outside goes Gorgeous George. What's he looking for here? Gorgeous George picking up a table early doors, looking to cause some damage to Kenny Kisser, but Kenny Kisser takes him down face first onto that table. That's right hand to the back of the head of Gorgeous George. Gorgeous George coming out some lefts to the midsection. Ties up Kenny Kisser. Gut wrench suplex onto the table, and that table coming into play early on. Everyone's gone through it, but it's definitely done some damage. Now Gorgeous George taking Kenny Kisser to the outside. But they tie up, jawbreaker from Gorgeous George. Right hand misses another one. Kenny Kisser fighting back on the outside. Dangerous place to be here. On the outside of the ring where that cage is. That's right hand. Gorgeous George uppercut, takes him over the stairs. Gorgeous George following around, but then back over they go. Fighting between these stairs. Those stairs in a really inconvenient place is Gorgeous George just sends him down the mats. Picking Kenny Kisser back up. Ties him up. What's he got? Just send him back into the ring. Done on the outside is Gorgeous George. George going to find West. What has he got in mind here? Gorgeous George off the top. Flying elbow misses. Kenny Kisser moves out the way. Kenny Kisser back up. Kenny Kisser not showing much in this match as of yet. They just run into each other. High up again. Gorgeous George has him up. Throws him to the outside. The power of Gorgeous George Gibson on the show. And now Gorgeous George just waiting for Kenny Kisser to get back up to his feet. Maybe not the smartest of moves. Gorgeous George now going under the ring. What's he got? Got that kendo stick. And then they tie up again with a nice uppercut from Gorgeous George, the champion in control. Sending Kenny Kisser around those stairs. But Kenny Kisser getting straight into the ring. Kind of looks like he's running away from the champion. As he is taking it all in, double axe handle to the back. Kenny Kisser not paying any attention to the champion. And that is a massive mistake. Just a 2 count from Gorgeous George. Making Kenny Kisser back up. Right hand from Kenny Kisser. Against the ropes he goes. Big clothesline taking him down. Now Kenny Kisser looking to get into this. Slamming his head on the edge of that table. Kenny Kisser, what have you got for us? Gut wrench suplex over you go. This is where Kenny Kisser starts to come into his own. Looking for the total package driver. And he hits it. Can he get the 3? Is this one over? No! Thought we were going to see a new champion there. The Gorgeous George managing to hold on. Kicks out. Two and Kenny Kisser staying on top of him. Now what's he lining him up for here? Taking him down for the crossface. He's got the crossface submission in. Will Gorgeous George tap out? Will we see a new champion right here, right now? Rage in the cage. Out kick to the midsection. Sends Kenny Kisser against the ropes and the spine buster from Gorgeous George. Gorgeous George picking him up. Ties him up, looking for a pile driver of his own spike. Pile driver to Kenny Kisser. And now Gorgeous George picking up that kendo stick. The kendo stick that Kenny Kisser brought into this match. Grabbing it over the back of his shoulders. And Kenny Kisser in a world of trouble now, trying to find a way to his feet as he goes to the corner. Right hand, knee to the midsection, another knee, another knee. Talking trash in his ear, sends him into the ring, hooks the leg. Is that enough to get this match over and done with? And it is. Those kendo sticks doing the job. Gorgeous George. I mean, the total package driver. I thought Kenny Kisser was going to be a new world champion right there, and then it's the kendo stick shots, which we're not showing here for some reason. Gets the victory for Kenny Kisser, and he retains the SMW World Heavyweight Championship.
Here is your winner, and still World Heavyweight Champion, Gorgeous George Gibson.
Gorgeous George seeing out SMW Rage in a Cage. See you next week, guys.